that I just can't do right. This morning we had a problem about me drinking water and coffee going down the wrong tubes. Maybe it's an actual sign that means to tell me I need to go check my health. Since I have problems swallowing, I can't drink. This evening, well, let me first get started. Namo Bang Su Tika Moni Fat. Namo Bang Su Tika Moni Fat. Namo Bang Su Tika Moni Fat. This talk right now is not because I have something extremely important to talk about, but I wanted to come online because I'm still trying to check my timings for people that are in America or in the West. The timings are different. Being here in Vietnam, the timings are daytime. In America, it is nighttime, vice versa. So I want to let people that want to come online and want to or even are available to come online this Sunday night, which is probably Sunday day there, give them an opportunity to come online and hang out and share their ideas and what they think about things and develop their insight about monastic life, Buddhism, or just have a talk about, just have a basic conversation and talk about things that they learned that helped them in life. For those of you who don't know me or are unfamiliar about who I am, my name is Bante Panya, also known as Jihui Fasu. Jihui is another name that I go by. I'm a Buddhist monk of 10 years, traveling freely throughout Southeast Asia, Cambodia, Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, living in these places and visiting other places as well. And I've been practicing Buddhism and ordained for some time, and I'm here to share my experiences, what I've learned, just not only about Buddhism itself, although that is the charioteer, that is the fuel that I use to go online and do things like that, but I can also speak from an Abrahamic faith perspective, although I kind of keep it, I do try to keep it more Buddhist approach, so therefore I don't encroach on territories that no longer serve my purpose. But I also speak from experience of a sage, as a person that is walking and continuing to walk the path as a spiritual person, or what I would consider myself to be a spiritual person, but also just a person that has experience at different angles and approaches on how to view life and wholesome living. Wholesome living is very, very important for me, just not only in a spiritual path, but just in growth and realizing that wholesome living is the right way to live. And it gets rid of suffering, toxic behavior, and adds depth to your life. Wholesome living adds a great level of restraint that builds your character. Wholesome living, it also gives you respect for life and the lives of others. So that is one of the big things that I am working on today. Let me put this online too. So today's topic that I wanted to talk about is friendship, because friendship is so important, man. I mean, you really have to think about it. We are always aligning ourselves with different types of friendships. Earlier today, we spoke about Earlier today, we spoke about the characters we play. The characters we play. What was it? The characters we play in a world that we don't really want to be in. Basically, let me even find it. Maybe I can just find it for you. Put it up online. The performances we play for being a character we don't even want to be. Do you understand? So a lot of us, we have this problem that we put on this facade and this image of a person that we want to be that we actually causes us a lot more danger and causes us a lot more problem than it does solve them. We're in a workplace that we don't want to be in. We're in relationships that we have to put up with that we don't want to be in. And these are characters that we have for years played, but they're making us sick, tired, and old really fast. And we were talking about earlier the performative Buddhism and the real aspect of the Dharma with the real aspect of Buddhism and practicing Buddhism. So, and we should stay far away from the performances that keeps us away from our authentic self. Our authentic self is what we're trying to walk in the walk in the footsteps of our authentic self, not perform so we can get applause from people that don't really see what we're really going through. So today, this evening, the divine give me the strength to formulate what I want to say. Excuse me. So we're talking about today is friendships and how forming friendships are extremely important. But one of the most important friendships is the friendships that we are going to establish with ourselves. A lot of us do not know how to establish a friendship with ourselves. The reason being is because we don't know who we are. We don't know what we like. We don't know how to communicate with ourselves in a real mode, a real circumstances, because we're always living for somebody else. We're always playing these characters for somebody else. And when you start to get older, you just start not caring. Remember, we usually say when we get older, people, they get more cranky and they get more bitter. No, they're tired of playing the character for everyone's peace and sanity while they're not getting respected for being themselves. And this is the result, what happens. I don't know who's online right now, but I'm trying to see the panel. I don't open the panel. Oh, there it is. So, the Buddha has already told us very clearly that honorable friendship is the whole of the holy life. Honorable friendship is the whole of the holy life. This is something we constantly come up, frequently talk about, is that honorable friendships is the whole of the holy life. Why? Because they keep you out of trouble. They watch your back. They wash your back. They make sure that you stay out of harm's way. This is honorable friendships. And if the Buddha is saying that about people outside of you, what do you think about yourself? Really, what do you think about yourself? It's really important that you establish that friendship with yourself, that you can even trust yourself. A lot of people, I'm dead serious, they don't trust their own selves. Haven't you heard people say that before? I don't even trust myself. Well, that's horrible. Because you're all you got. If you don't trust you, then why should I? If you don't trust you, why do I need to trust you? You must trust yourself. You must rely on yourself. You must be a person that is going to, you must be a person that is going to pick yourself up when you fall down. You can't wait for anyone. No, there's no one coming for you. There's no one going to come out of the clouds for you to feed you. There's no one going to come to wash your clothes for you. No one is coming from you. You are coming from you. You are your own shining light. And that is not a bad thing at all. That's a good thing. It encourages you and musters courage inside of you and musters inside you strength, resilience, and it makes you proud to be yourself. It makes you proud to be yourself and happy to be yourself. That you can depend on you to help you in times of difficulties. It doesn't mean to be arrogant. It doesn't mean that you don't seek advice. It doesn't mean that you're not accountable for your mistakes. It means that you are strong enough to hold yourself through until it's time to maybe lessen up a little bit and let somebody else take control. Now, if that, I don't know who you're going to have take control, but, you know. So anyway, I guess what kind of motivated this speech and this talk today, because I had a friendship with this person, it was very terrible. I just felt like it was a very one-sided relationship. I'm always going out of my way to help this person. I'm always doing whatever I can to be able to help, be available for this person, even when I'm busy. But when it's my turn to get that same repercussion, sorry, I told you I can't drink water. I don't know if I'm trying to drink water, something happens to my throat. When it's time for me to get the same repercussive type of relationship, when it's time to have the same reciprocal relationship, they disappear. They're gone. They're busy. They're hanging up the phone in your face. Oh, I don't got time. I'm busy doing something else. But when it's them, oh no, you want to help them. You want to see them do better. But when it's for you, they don't have time for you. So that's a very one-sided relationship. And this is the type of relationship that we should want to stay away from. We got to stay away from these people who are using you for your talents and don't want to replenish you. It's kind of like you as a child going into the refrigerator, drinking up all the milk, drinking up all the juice, and just leaving just a little bit of juice in there so you don't have to throw it away. Oh, that used to make my mom mad. They used to make my mom mad. Who is going to drink your backwash? It's not enough for you to drink, but you're too lazy to throw it away. That's the same thing they're doing with your friendship. They eat up all of your time. They eat up all of your skill, your time, and your effort. But instead of, just leaving the friendship, they leave just a little bit of something inside of this relationship you got. So you would think that you would actually think that there's something positive to look forward in a relationship. But then you come up to it, there's nothing there. So then I started to look a little bit deeper into this type of friendship. And I started to say, man, I need to formulate a better sense of self within myself. I have to start to look at my bad habits as an attack on me being better. I had to look around at my life and look at the things around my life that really irritated me and get rid of them. My room was dirty, clean it like a maniac. My clothes are dirty, go wash them. You're looking scruffy, go clean yourself up. Go after the things in your life that are causing you to feel low about your being with you. It's the strangest thing ever because I never really started to self-reflect until I became a monk. Dead serious. I never did, man. I'm sorry. But that's just the truth. I never did any self-reflection because I didn't know how until I became a monk. And then I started to realize what it means to actually reflect on the self and change the bad habits, not only for you, but the benefit of all sentient beings. Because if I'm doing good, then I can also do good for others. But if I'm doing bad, I can't really do that well for you. I can wish well for you. I can want to do better for you. But if I'm in a really rough situation, there ain't really much I can do for you, man. I got my own battles I have to deal with. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not going to be rude to you, but that's just the reality. And for those of you that are watching, please feel free to comment and say things that you want. This is kind of still like a pilot or a test, a run about timings of when I should come online. Either coming on in the evening and the morning, but I think I get the best response in the morning times. So anyway, continuing on the friendship, another thing that you really, really should pay attention to is with yourself and the people who are around you. Here's something that a lot of people that don't really think about. How do you feel, okay? How do you feel when certain people, family members, yourself, dog, cat, your job, your workplace, how do you feel when even their name is mentioned? How do you feel when they're around you? How do you feel when you see things that reflect or remind you of these persons, places, or things? What type of feelings arise inside you? Are you getting aggravated? Do you start to breathe heavy? Do you start to be like, oh my God, they're ruining my spiritual high? Oh my God, they're ruining it for me. I want to have a beautiful day when as soon as I start thinking about them, I start getting aggravated. I'm throwing stuff around in my room. Okay, that's an internal marker that something is off. Don't hold that for granted. That's a sign that things are going south. Even with yourself. You wake up in the morning, you better make sure you tell yourself you love yourself. I'm happy you're here. Look yourself in the mirror. I'm dead serious. When you wake up in the morning, get into the mirror and be like, hey, I'm glad you're here. Laugh. Just laugh for no reason. Laugh. You're by yourself. Nobody see you, but you're shy to be with you. You're shy to do experiments with yourself? I don't think so. You shouldn't be. You have to heal you. Don't be afraid to experiment with yourself, because those losers, the narcissists, the losers, manipulators, dismissive, avoidant people are out there always manipulating you for your time. They're always experimenting with your feelings. They're always testing the waters they have with you, but you don't do it to yourself, bro. You don't do it to yourself, homie. You need to be responsible to test the waters. Get up in the morning, early in the morning when you first wake up, tell yourself, man, hey, man, I don't care how I feel, but I feel great and I'm unhappy to be with me. Laugh and be like, oh, man, it's another day. We get to see the world in a better light. I know there's a lot of stuff that I got to wake up and do this morning, but I'm happy I'm with you, my man. You talk to yourself like you're talking with your best friend and make it verbal. Say it verbal so you can hear it. Talk to yourself. Don't be afraid to do that. Change the order. You need to be more compassionate with yourself. The whole world is angry. The whole world is angry. So why would you want to take all that anger in, and you're not even hearing the words of affirmation and love for yourself? Are you more mindful when this person comes around, person, place, or thing? Are you more mindful you're by yourself? Do you get your job done by yourself? When these people come around, people, place, family, do you get your work done? Are you actually engaged in creative thought? Are they calming your anger down? Are they helping you suppress the beast that you hide inside your chest? What is happening? You understand? What's going on? Remember also that you have to remember certain friends that you have, okay? Certain friends that you have, bro, they are straight up enablers. You do understand what I'm saying by that? They're enabling you to do stupid things. I'm dead serious about that. So you have to look at the patterns of a person who is an enabler. Yourself included. Don't think I'm only talking about outside. As us, as practitioners of the Buddha's way, we look inside first, not outside. Are you your worst enabler? You have to worry about, are you enabling yourself to be your lower desired ill character? Are you enabling you to be an idiot? Plain and simple. Are you weak? Do you have weak resilience? Do you have weak forbearance? It's okay. You were by yourself. Be real. Be like, bro, I got weak tolerance. I cannot resist my desire. I can't resist X, Y, and Z. I can't resist drugs. I can't resist women. I can't resist money. I can't resist food. The first step of your empowerment to be your genuine, authentic self is to admit, bro, I got a problem. First step is to say that, yes, I have this problem. Good. It's somewhere to start. If you don't got no problems, then how are we going to be able to fix this? How are we going to give the solution if you can't find out what the problem is? If you can't just say, I have a problem. To have a problem is a good thing. So now we know where we can start at. After you figure out there's a problem, sit within yourself for a moment and start to think about where they arise, what time of the days, is it on the weekends? Is it once a month? Is it every day? When these problems start to arise, is it by yourself or is it with a group? Is it when you're alone and feeling depressed, or is it when you're happy? It's when you're with a group of friends, you guys are having a good time, and then you lose all of your backbone. You just become like a jellyfish. You can't stand up for what your boundaries are. You just push over. It's a good thing to realize that you have a problem so you can fix and be your solution. Because once you start to find out what the exact problem is and you be your solution, you're going to feel more powerful, man. You're going to be like, I got it. Now now I know where to have my spiritual army, what battle to go forth. And I can start winning the war against myself. You don't have to worry about external. You don't need to worry about external, because once you win the battle within, all the external will fall away because you're not in love with them anymore. You're not challenged by them anymore. They have no place in your life anymore. They're not there. They don't exist. You don't need them anymore. They become irrelevant because you've done the work on the inside, and it shows, it's radiating on the outside. So we continue on about how to be more disciplined in our life. All right. Uh, so just remember when you're around people, places, and yourself, people, places, or situations, what feeling arises first? The second, the Buddha actually warned us about bad company. And the Buddha lists some things. The Buddha begins the list of blessings with not associating with fools, associating with the wise, not associating with people who know stuff. Don't confuse wisdom for knowledge. Knowledge is knowing things. Wisdom is the art of learning how to be break free from the things that cause you to suffer, to be content. A wise person doesn't need to know everything. A knowledgeable person knows a lot of everything but may not be wise. So the Buddha made the distinction to associate with the people who are wise, who know how to get rid of suffering, alleviate pain, and avoid obstructions in the road and pathway to progress. It didn't say be with successful people. It said be wise. People know how to avoid causing problems and being a misfortune for themselves and others. Being content and being happy within. Being the love and light that they want to see in the world before they actually sit there and be like, there's no lights on. There's no love in the world. Well, first you have to be that light. You have to be that love. Then you can make that statement. And if you are the love and light of the world, you won't make the statement because you will say, it might not be on the outside, but I am this light and love, so therefore it is present. If you believe that there is no God and there's an absence of God, then you need to be godly and the God shall appear. Another thing which is very remarkable is Buddha didn't say to love everybody, therefore everybody should have equal access to your life. He didn't say that. You need to love everybody. Everybody needs to have equal access. We all need to hold hands. Even the person you have a problem with, tell him you love him. He didn't say that. Go hold the person that did you wrong and hug him and turn the cheek. He didn't say any of that. Okay? He says that who you associates with matters. Who you associate with matters. Okay? Your environment conditions your mind. The person who harms you doesn't have who has ill will towards you, you can love them from a distance. You don't need to go and buy him groceries. You don't need to smile at them and say hi and wave at them. You can love them from a distance. You don't need to be buddy friends with them. Okay, you have to be smart. You be intelligent. You're not Boo-Boo the Fool for sure. Okay, so there's something that we call in Buddhism is called Kalyana Metta. Kalyana Metta means your admirable friendship. Admirable friendship. It's opposite of destructive friendship. You always been around. We know people that as soon as we get around them, all debauchery is about to happen. There is people that we know that as soon as they come around, we're about to get into some dumb. We're about to get into some stupidness. They're enabling you to do some dumb stuff and you're enabling them to do dumb stuff, but you think it's fun because you guys enjoy that type of company. Okay, but if you look at it from a wisdom point of view, a person who wants a growth, you're both toxic for each other because both of you are living out your stupid dreams together, and both of you are living out your stupid activities together, and you're not progressing. You're just hurting everybody. You're hurting yourselves, and you're not helping the world. You're not helping the community grow. Okay, so these are the type of friendships, although humorous and funny between you two, you have to let them go because you're hurting each other. Okay, a good friend doesn't just merely make you feel good, okay? A friend isn't a friend just because they make you feel good, okay? Or a good friend helps you become good. not make you feel good. They help you become better. A real friend is going to help you get better, not feel good. If I want to feel good, I go to the amusement park. I go to a baseball game. Okay. I'll go get on TikTok for the death scroll for hours. Okay. Well, that probably make you feel bad too, but someone might give you some advice that you don't want to hear. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. It means they sincerely care about you. But somebody might tell you something that you do want to hear, but they mean that with no means to ever make you feel good. That's a double-edged sword there. Now, let's stop about that. Going back inwards, you tell yourself things every single day that you want to hear because you don't want to hear the truth about yourself. This is the avoidant tendencies. Don't be the avoidant tendency. You have to be secure within yourself that you are able to criticize yourself. One of the practitioners here, one of the people who join us, thank you for joining us. A blessed love to you. Thank you. She says something nice as niceness versus kindness. Niceness versus kindness. Don't be afraid to get into yourself and be like, look, bro, you're messing up. The whole world is going to patronize you. The people are going to tell you what you want to hear, but is it going to be helpful for your growth and your progress, your success? Maybe not. Do you understand? So you have to be vulnerable and willing enough to listen to yourself and be like, wait a minute, how do I actually equate if I'm doing well or not? By looking at the fruit that is growing on your tree, by looking at the what you have produced from the actions you have created. That is how that is a marker that is telling you you're doing the right thing. If you're a teacher, how do you develop a sense that you have control of your classroom? And your class is doing well. If you're teaching and none of the students are passing and everybody is failing, that's a sign that you're not doing a good job. Do you understand? It's a sign that you're not doing a good job. That's a sign that you're not doing everything to reach the hearts of the children. But if the children are starting to advance and they're getting better, slowly, but they're getting better and they're getting better and they're getting better, then that's a sign that's telling you you're doing the right actions. Yeah, you might just have a bad class, but even inside the bad class, you're going to have some people who are developing. You're going to have some students who are developing, but if you see a classroom and everyone's getting it, everyone's involved, they're paying attention, they're doing well, that is a sign that you are advancing and going forward and progressing with positive fruits of your spiritual practice. And this also goes for you. Stop telling yourself placebos. Stop giving yourself placebos. Tell yourself the truth. Your job, everybody else will lie to you, but don't lie to yourself, man. You're the best friend that you got. Don't push you away from you. Don't look at yourself like you look at like you despise some of the other friends out there that just tell you what you want to hear. Don't enable yourself to do that, man. We can't do that to ourselves, man. So, comfort isn't always compassion. Sometimes compassion tells the truth. And I heard somebody say the other day, I was watching this video, and the guy was like, oh, truth is love and love is truth. No, the hell it isn't. Who told you that? Truth is love and love is truth. Yeah, it sounds cute and cliche. That's not the truth at all. The truth is independent of a feeling. It is just the way it is. The truth is truth. Whether you accept it or not is how you come in contact with that truth. Love is a feeling you get when it comes in contact with something else. Truth is independent of a feeling. Some kind of fake spiritual TV guru was like, oh yeah, love is truth and truth is love and that's what love is. No. Okay. So sometimes compassion means to tell the truth. Just like if I was to see a baby running with a sharp knife in his hand, I would get up and run and take that knife from that child, even if it is crying. It's not because I hate the child. It's because I have compassion for the child that if anything happens, fall and cut himself. That is the real truth. He'd fall and cut himself, and then you'd be in a bigger problem. I have compassion. Love is more strong. Compassion is stronger than love. Love is a part of compassion, but compassion is a bigger picture than love. Right? Okay. There actually is a sutra in the Buddhist scriptures of the Sagalavada Sutta. It's talking about the taker, which is really crazy because it really helps about what we all are going through right now in today's world. All right, it's pretty cool. The person is a taker. It's talking about a person who's a taker, and ourselves. The taker, what? They want. They're a person that is always wanting things. They want things so they don't have to listen to their internal thermometer. The person only takes, they want your money, they want your time, your resources, your connections, Funny they say that. They want your connections. They want your energy, but they just don't want you. Ain't that something? So the sutra is saying they want your money, your time, your resources, your connections, your energy. But when you need something, they suddenly are unavailable. That's not friendship. That is extraction of you. That is an extraction of your beautiful, generous, and virtuous character. That is an extraction of who you are. And if you think about who you really are, think about all of that you could be giving back into you. You deserve that. You deserve to be the best authentic you possible, where nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take. Bro, do you know that you are the only you in all of this world? You are the only one of you. In this world, there's only you. Do you think they can find another you in the world? No. You are valuable. You are worthy of your love. You are worthy of your vulnerability. You are worthy to wake yourself up in the morning and tell yourself, you are the love of my life, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you a happy, loving person without harming anybody else. That is real love. That is real friendship. Establish the boundaries that you have within yourself first, and everyone else is secondary. Everyone else is secondary. Everyone else is secondary. Be happy to be with yourself. Doesn't mean to be lonely, but to be happy that you are not taking advantage of you. So one more time, the people who are using and want you, they want your money, they want your time, your resources, your connections, your hard-earned connections that you use for your life to develop, and your energy. But they use that because they want to extract the good of you to make you tired. You'll be in a constant state of fatigue and you don't even know why. The next person that the Buddha and the sutras talk about is the talker. The talker. This person gives you a beautiful words, but no actions. God damn it, this is Chat GPT. This person is a chat GPT. Talk a lot, but she has no actions. Okay. Tell you what you want to hear, no action at all. They say, I'm always here for you. But when trouble comes, they are nowhere to be found. The Buddha distinguishes between words and actual conduct and content. Watch what someone repeatedly does, not what they promise. A person who is using you for your talents and your lovely character, bro, they're going to say the same things to you all the time because that's how they trigger you. That's how they poke your rib. That's how they jab you. They're always saying the same thing all the time. Always saying this. They never change because they know that's what's going to make you move. And like a puppeteer, they know if they pull a certain string on your body, you're going to move and jerk around. They want something from you. They want your reaction. They want you to react so they can come in with another plotted plan thing to say to you, to put you in a corner. This is not being genuine. Remember, we also do that to ourselves. It is called delusional thoughts. When we don't know the truth about something and we don't see the clear truth about something, we fill it in with speculations about what really happened. And then we use these speculative thoughts to fill in these blank stories. All of them are wrong. But because we believe the story inside of our mind, we believe them to be true. This is called deception. This is called delusional thoughts. Oh, this person, they saw my special cup was sitting on the table. They know I'm sitting there, so they move my cup on purpose because they disrespect me. Oh, they move my chair on purpose. They know I'm sitting there, and now when I come back from I just came right. I left and came back. Now they're sitting in my chair because they don't respect. That's not the truth. Maybe they just sat there to tie their shoe. Maybe they moved your cup because a bunch of flies were trying to get into your cup and they were just trying to get the cup out of the way and the flies are getting in it. You can't always expect people are going against you. You have to figure out the full story first and then make a judgment. Now, if they're making these things, if they're doing these things out of disrespect for you, then you can handle the situation further. But if they're not, never believe the first thoughts. Like I'm going to tell you this right now. Never believe the first thought is reactionary. The first thought that comes in your mind is reactionary. The second thought is, how did I say that? The first thought is reaction. The second thought is you're thinking about it. The third thought is passive. If you have to think about something 3 times, it's passive. Okay? I like to have passive thoughts just because it calms me down. First step is going to be reaction. The second thought is premeditated. Okay? Now you're premeditating. You're thinking about it. The third thought, it's a passive thought. It might be passive aggressive, but it is passive. It's better than the first. Don't be reactionary. We don't have to be reactionary to know better. Now listen, here's something we all deal with all the time. It's even part of our American culture. Western culture is the flatterer. The Buddha talks about a person who is the flatterer. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. No, she doesn't. Oh my God. Okay. Yo, man, you looking clean today, bro. Ak, you looking great. No, he's not, man. He is a 50-year-old man dressing like a 15-year-old. Stop telling that man he look great. Tell him he needs to dress his age. That man is 50 years old wearing Jordans with his hat backwards. Pop, man, that ain't it, bro. That's not it. That's not the look you're looking for, my man. You need to calm it down. What you looking for? You look like you one of the kind of people to stroll and be creeping around the high school like a creep. That's bozo work. You know, you don't want to be doing no bozo work. I'm just telling you that. You know, I'm just being real. No bozo work. Okay, the flatterer is a person, this one is particularly dangerous. They praise you when you're doing something good, all right? They also encourage you when you're doing something stupid. They love to when you're doing something retarded. When you're doing something crazy, they're pumping you up. They're telling you, yeah, man, you should do it. They're winding you up, they're gaslighting, they're doing the whole thing. They'll tell you what you want to hear because keeping your approval is more important than your welfare. Your approval is more important than your welfare. A Buddhist friend doesn't have to constantly agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Your friend doesn't always have to agree with you. You have to tell people the truth. Bro, stop doing that. People don't like that. Sis, respect yourself. You are not the prize. Okay, this is an ego-driven response to a lot of problems we're having in the world. Bro, you're not him. You're just a person. Relax. Just be yourself. You don't even like the outfit you're wearing. Sis, you don't like the attention you get. So why do you keep complaining about something that you can even easily control? Because you have low self-esteem. Just say that, man. Just say you have low self-esteem. And the reason why you walk around with low self-esteem and you have all of these parades and entourages you walk around with because they they enable you to be your worst. And number two, you seek validation because you seek validation from sources outside of you because you don't know how to validate yourself. You don't know how to use yourself as a tool, a method, as a CEO, a boss of your own behavior, character, your actions, your thoughts, and your speech. So you have to get it from outside. Stay away from the flatterer. They ain't really doing nothing. It doesn't mean flattering people who flatter you are bad. It's talking about it's talking about the repeat offender. The other one is the reckless companion. Oh my goodness, the mayhem friend. The reckless companion, you with your friend and all of a sudden they start cussing people out at the KFC. Oh no. Everything is going fine. Everything is doing fine. Then you look over and your friend is about to get into a fist fight on your behalf and you're like, I didn't ask for any of that. This is the reckless friend, can't be controlled. Who want to be around somebody like that? I'm just out here trying to have a coffee and a biscuit, and they trying to have a fight with the bum on the street. Bro, I'm trying to have a biscuit while you fighting with that bum. He about to stab you with the crack pipe. Leave him alone. A reckless friend does not care about themselves. They don't care about your friendship, and they're suffering from inside from insecurities, and possibly they lack the lack of attention. They need attention all the time, so they lash out and become wild and crazy. Okay, the reckless friend is someone who's drinking excessively, drugs excessively, gambling. Okay, you think it's only about playing cards and throwing craps on the table? They're gambling with your life. They're gambling with their life. They're gambling with your freedom. If I go to jail, my ninja gonna go to jail with me. You know what I'm saying? If my relationship is bad, his relationship about to get bad too, so we can be together. They're selfish. They real selfish. You don't see it. You have to sit and think about it. Look at from a third person perspective what's going on. They're reckless, man. They're irresponsible. They're irresponsible with money. They're irresponsible with your promises. They're irresponsible with the secrets that you keep. They're irresponsible with their family. Okay? Wasting your resources. When they get money, they're out there blowing it on bottles. They get money, they go and buy stupid things. Yo, B, what's up, man? I just bought a $500 pair of shoes. Why would you do something? You don't you know you got to pay the rent. You know rent is coming, right? So why would you go out there and buy another refrigerator? You do know, happens to me all the time. A person that likes to waste resources. They make a promise, Bonte, I'm going to come out and visit you in Asia. We'll have a meditation retreat. We'll do a simple meditation retreat. I'm coming out there. The next time I talk to them, be like, yo, what's up, brother? Did you buy your plane ticket or put money down for a plane ticket? No, man, I'm gonna do a next paycheck because I had to put money down on a brand new car I just bought. Bro, that means you ain't coming. Stop playing. I just put money in a brand new car. I just put money in a brand new house. Oh, I just always some silly excuse. Like I've never heard them before. I've been on the path long enough that I can hear the same. They always say the same thing all the time. Oh, yeah, man, I'm coming out to see you. I can't wait to get there. Oh, what's up? Are you coming now? Nah, man, I couldn't come this week because, I had to, I just bought a new car. I just bought a new refrigerator. Or I bought a new bed or, something they didn't need, but they just wanted to. I bought a new sofa. Then they had to buy a U-Haul to bring it out here. Then I had to hire people to bring it upstairs. And always wasting resources, breaking their promises. Okay? Staying awake at inappropriate times. Why would you think that that's a reckless companion? It shows that they don't have any type of regiment in their life. It shows they don't have any type of order. When people sleeping all throughout, they sleep in the morning, sleep in the night, sleep in the day, all over the place, sleeping, it shows that they have no commitment to a regiment order. You understand? It's recklessness. It's not good for the body. It's not good for your health. Okay? Neglecting responsibilities. We know that one. They always neglect responsibilities, and you can't never get them to be responsible for their responsibilities. They'll always avoid and deflect. They will always avoid, deflect, and neglect any type of thing that you hold them accountable for. I got a person right now that's supposed to be finishing my editing of my book, and I can't get to step 4, 5, and 6 because they don't want to take responsibility to edit the book. It's a bilingual book in English and Vietnamese. Now, the Vietnamese part is done. The English needs to be edited needs to be put together with the English version. And they are taking the sweetest time in the world to finish this book. And anytime you try to open your mouth for them about what's going on, they get all angry, they get all abusive, they're hanging up the phone, they're screaming and acting crazy. Instead of just finishing the job and being done with you and being done with the publisher and being done with it and can't nobody come at them, they'd rather fight you. They want to take control of a situation. And then they're going to have the nerve to try to offer a situation. How about we do this? This ain't even your book, bro. How you offering me about what I want to do with my work? You giving me an offer proposal, what I should be doing with just finish the book and get up out my face, please. Finish the editing and get out my face. This is the person we're trying to deal with, a person who neglects, deflects, and avoids responsibility after they take it. This is not the good companion. This is a reckless companion. The last but not least is engaging in foolish behavior. A person who's always engaging in foolishness behavior anywhere they go. They have to do something that is going to make you embarrassed. I'm not talking about small, embarrassed, fun, humorous. I'm talking about, oh my God, did I just bring this barbarian? Why am I with this Neanderthal, this heathen? I can't go nowhere with this person. Everywhere you going somewhere, he making a fool. We're supposed to be going to a charitable event, and he out there flirting and talking to all the women, looking at their behinds. Come on, man. Have some tact and respect for yourself, bro. Come on, man. You could do a lot better than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there walking around trying to do my thing, trying to do my monk thing. And the first thing he want to do is pull out a blunt size of a Polish hot dog. I'm like, bro, I know you like to smoke your weed. No problem. Can you hold on? Can you do that after? Not, I don't want people, I don't smoke weed. I'm not a weed smoker. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do, but don't do that right next to me, man. Have some respect for me, because how you think people looking at me like I'm the weed dealer? You know what I'm saying? Like the Buddhist monk is out there high, handing out joints. That's not the look I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. That's not. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Embarrassing. Or, you know what I'm saying? We walking, we doing our thing, and you out there trying to crack beers on the side of the road or something. You want to do some weird stuff. Don't put me in that predicament. I don't like being that type of, I don't like that. That's not the light I like to be in. Okay, so the next, and this is where the Buddhist concept becomes extremely practical. Look at what your friendships make easier for you to do. Look about what your friends make easy for you. Look at how your friends make it easy for you to do things. What are they making it easy for you to do? Okay, now, this is one that's highly overlooked. This one is one that's highly overlooked. Is the friend that agrees with you for everything. The enabler. Yeah. That one. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you should do that. You need to be careful of the one that agrees with you for everything. Do you understand? If they agree with you for everything, they're not checking. They're not checking. That's the Trojan horse. They're not seeing the quality of what's going on. It's imagine you telling your friend, I think I'm making a terrible decision, and they just be like, oh, don't worry about it, bro. Do whatever makes you happy. What? What are you talking about? Do whatever makes you happy. If I did whatever would make me happy, bro, I know I'm going to jail. If I did whatever I wanted to make me happy, I know I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So that is not the look that you're looking for. That's not necessarily compassion at all. Sometimes the compassionate response is, I understand why you want to do this, but think about it. Think about it. What is that? What is the result you're trying to get from this? But I think you'll cause more suffering. Let's look at it more carefully. Let's try to get this in line with the Dharma. Let's get this in way with thinking that's better for everybody. Not just the way I feel in the present moment, not the way that I see things in the present moment. Okay, your mind can do that by yourself. Remember, we're really human beings. We're driven by these feelings. They call them vedana in the Pali language. They're called feelings. And feelings are something that come about when you come in contact with something else. So you have to make sure when you are out there displaying what you have, your God-given skills that you have, make sure they're the benefit of you and benefit other people as well. All sentient beings. Okay? Don't just do something because it makes you happy, feel good for the moment, then you go home and regret. Nobody likes to live in a state of regret. Even if it's for something that is positive and good. I got a job that pays me more, but I'm going to suffer more. I got the girlfriend of my dream, but she's way out of my league. Now I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be super broke. She's out of my league. I done told her all these lies, and now I have to live this lie. And how long am I going to be able to live this lie before she finds out that I'm a fraud? Okay? So, another thing that we should worry about, and I'm going to kind of wrap it up with this one, is watching what happens to your precepts. What are your precepts as Buddhist practitioners? Us as Buddhist practitioners, for us to say that we follow the teachings of the Buddha are 5 precepts. What are the 5 precepts? No lying, no stealing, no intoxicants, no sexual misconduct, and no lying, stealing, killing, sexual misconduct, or mind-altering intoxications. If you yourself with yourself or your group of friends that you're with, are they enabling you to break the 5 precepts? They like it when you steal stuff or they're stealing things. They lie to you, you lie to them. You engage in sexual misconduct. Okay, we're talking about unwanted, unwarranted sexual behavior, whatever the deviation is. Okay, another, you speaking nasty, harshly to people, you gossiping, talking, backbiting, talking ill about people, manipulating people, acting out in anger. Are you walking around burning up anthills? Killing, right? Are you going out there in the forest shooting deer, shooting animals just to kill them? Going out there beating people down just because you want to show how tough and strong you are, causing fights and causing chaos. People who enable you to break the 5 precepts. You got to stay away from these people. Your mind that tells you to break the 5 precepts, you need to check yourself. Why do you have these fits of rage inside of you that make you feel that you need to be a heathenistic type of person? Why? And why are you listening to it? Why do they even have a seat at your table of consciousness? Why are they even there? Why do they have a voice? Remember, your mind, your thoughts, and your speech, all of that is here inside your mind. And think of your mind as a big round table like the UN. And there's certain members who have the voice to speak their opinion. That person that causes chaos, who's causing a genocide, who is causing you to be the most ugliest person, has no voice. His mic is turned off. That is the way you have to behave for yourself. And also with the external factor of that, your friends that enable you to break the 5 precepts. Because if you break the 5 precepts, then all of a sudden it's a ripple effect. It's a ripple effect that nothing good is going to come back from that. If you steal and stuff, what, you think you're going to live a happy life? You're going to be living in a state of doubt of anybody who's near you. You think that everybody's going to come steal your things, which is increasing your wanting, your attachment, your craving, and desires that you're trying to break free from because they're causing you stress. You think everybody trying to get next to you to steal your things. A drunkard, you want to trust a drunkard? He can't drive you home. He can't be in your house. You kick him out of your house. He ends up in the backyard somehow. You tell him it's time to go home. He in the backyard talking to some more people, drinking up more wine. Okay? A person who be lying all the time. Who want to be around a person who's a liar? I can't stand a liar. A blatant liar. Bro, my sandwich was on the table. I just went to answer my phone and my sandwich is gone. He got crumbs all in his beard and the side of his mouth. I said, "Did you eat my sandwich, bro?" He gonna be like, "No, I didn't eat your sandwich." So one of y'all ate my sandwich, and I know you got crumbs and stuff. Nah, bro, it isn't me. I ain't no sandwich. I don't even like no sandwiches. People who lie for stupid reasons. And if you think about it, a person who lies, a habitual liar, will lie about something they don't. It's because they lie because they think you're not worthy of the truth. They lie to you because they think your level isn't high enough for you to even hear the truth. So that's what they think about you. Can you believe that? Because they lie to you so much, so you will stop asking them questions that hold them accountable. They don't want you to ask them questions. They lie all the time. They know that when they speak, you know they're going to tell you a lie. So what you going to do? You stop asking them questions, and that's what they wanted. That's why it's no good to be around a liar. Do you understand? They're toxic. They're not good people to be around. And you can't do that to yourself either. Stop lying to yourself about who you want to be, what you really like, who you're entertaining. You have to stop doing that. You're pushing you away from you. Don't push yourself away from you. You're going to wake up in the morning and you're still going to be there. Do you understand? Stop making you hate yourself. Okay? Now, last but not least, I think I still do the last one. Now, there's a couple lists, and I don't think I have much energy right now to keep going. There's actually about 10 of these. And we're just going to stop right now at we're stopping at number 5. So I have something else to talk about the next time I go online. You have to be strong enough to be like, look, flat out, don't sugarcoat nothing. I wish you well, but I cannot continue participating in this type of one-sided relationship. I don't hate you. I don't anything you, but I can't continue with you. Please, don't let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord split you, please. You got to go. I can't continue this up and down, lie, truth. I don't have the time to facilitate or entertain these type of irregularities. They're causing me to be imbalanced. They're causing me to be out of character. You're causing me to be a wild monk. I'm not bailing you out of jail. Don't call me to bail you out of jail. You got there. You got yourself there. Maybe you need that time to sit there and reflect about how your friendship is going and how you're hurting people, how you're hurting me. I'm the only one who stuck up for you. I'm the only one there for you. I'm the only one who genuinely just like you for being you. And all you did was push me away. Do you understand? So a lot of these toxic friendships within ourselves, with our own self, you're going to have to let them die so you can live. You're going to have to let them jump off the cliff so you can be your own Lazarus and give birth to the new you so you can grow and prosper. Do you understand? You are responsible for yourself. You are your own island. The Buddha said you are your own refuge, your own island. So therefore, you got to take care of yourself, man. Have compassion for yourself and realize when things are too rough, you got to break free. You got to let it go. Buddha teaches you liberation. He doesn't teach you how to emasculate yourself. He teaches you liberation. He doesn't teach you how to make yourself a slave. Not even to your own self and also to somebody else. If you feel that there's a friendship that's not benefiting from the good love, compassion that you're learning, maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe it's time to let the relationship go. And don't feel bad about that. This type of discernment we can also call upekkha. Equanimity doesn't mean equanimity. Upekkha, Pali language. Equanimity doesn't mean allowing everyone unlimited access to you. Not everyone needs to have, deserves to have unlimited access towards you. Sometimes equanimity means what? It means I don't hate you. I don't need revenge, but I also don't need to remain in conditions that repeatedly produce suffering. Okay? That's a very different attitude from anger. You're not angry, you're just done. Look, I don't want any problem with you. I have nothing ill towards you, but I see this relationship, it just adds to hurt feelings, speeding tickets, somebody running out and paying the bill all the time, which is me. Uh, you keep asking me to go out and I'm the only one that has to pay the bill. A relationship where you're always asking me for money, but if I ask you for 5 minutes of your time, the phone is busy, or you hang up on me, or you leave me on red. These one-sided relationships, they got to go. They got to go. You're struggling. If I have said anything that goes against the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, or the path of the Bodhisattva, I want you guys to know that the problem is not within Buddhism. The problem is not with Buddha. The problem is within myself. I'm a young monk, and I'm teaching you from my experiences what I have learned. And things that I do say, they can change depending on the information I come in contact with through sitting with other wiser monks, meditation masters, and the changing events that happen in life. So with that being said, I want you guys to have a beautiful day, evening, or night, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I try to come online usually in the morning time, and if you're not familiar with this channel, you're welcome to come. I appreciate you guys for commenting. I love when you guys comment so I can gauge what you guys are actually looking for. So the more that you type things into the comment section and say things, it's awesome. I love it when you guys do that because I want to make sure you guys are paying attention. I'm not boring you guys out. I don't want to make you guys bored. Like, oh, this guy, he's monkey's weird. You know what I'm saying? So please, please leave a comment. Thank you, Miss Lady Marinade. That was awesome for you to say something, and I hope I see you next time. All right? Amitofo, 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 Sadhu, 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 Sadhu. Is there anything else I want to say? No, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. All right, man. I'm gonna go. That was cool. That was fun. Bye, you guys. I'm going back. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. All right, bye. Bye-bye.